Hard to believe, but this firework was massive. On February 8, 2020, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, became home to an astonishing spectacle when a 375-pound aerial firework was launched, setting the record for the heaviest firework ever recorded. As it soared skyward, it reached an eye-popping height of 201 feet, dazzling spectators with its vibrant colors and brilliant patterns lighting up the night sky. This incredible achievement was officially recognized by Guinness World Records, marking a thrilling moment for both the town and the firework enthusiasts who gathered to witness the launch. Imagine standing there, watching an enormous piece of artistry shoot up into the heavens, filling the atmosphere with cheers and excitement. With such a memorable event, Steamboat Springs certainly lit up the 2020 winter skies. Who knew a firework could bring so much joy and be part of a world record? Believe it or not, hedgehogs have surprising homes. These adorable creatures are native to Europe, Asia, and Africa, thriving in various habitats, from gardens to forests. However, you won't find them wandering freely in Australia or the Americas. Interestingly, hedgehogs have made their way to New Zealand, where they were introduced by humans. While they may look cute, these little spiky animals have become non-native residents in some areas, leading to concerns about their impact on local ecosystems. In certain regions, they are classified as invasive species, which means they can disrupt the balance of native wildlife. This has sparked debates among conservationists and locals about whether to protect hedgehogs or manage their populations. So the next time you see a hedgehog, remember that their story is a mix of charm and challenge. How do you feel about their global journey? Believe it or not, cassava can help save the planet. This tropical plant is the star behind a revolutionary eco-friendly product that looks just like a plastic bag, but has a much lighter environmental footprint. Unlike traditional plastic bags that can take hundreds of years to break down and threaten wildlife, the cassava bag dissolves in water and can even be eaten. Imagine walking into a store and choosing a bag that won't linger in the oceans or clutter landfills. Made from the starchy roots of the cassava plant, these bags offer a sustainable alternative, providing an innovative solution to our plastic problem. Not only does this new product support biodegradable practices, but it also opens up a future where convenience and environmental responsibility go hand in hand. Wouldn't you prefer a world where our everyday choices help heal the earth? Guess what really drives tax transparency in Australia? There's a growing call for clearer information on tax expenditures, which are the financial benefits or deductions that governments provide. In Australia, many citizens contribute taxes not just through their paychecks, but also through everyday purchases like groceries and gas. Yet many people feel left in the dark about how these funds are actually spent. As more Australians become aware of this issue, they are demanding better transparency from the government. This means they want to see exactly how their taxpayer dollars are being allocated, whether for schools, healthcare, or infrastructure projects. With increased public interest, there's hope that leaders will work to create clearer reporting on budget spending, making sure citizens can track how their contributions support vital services. Could more transparency change how we view taxes altogether? This might surprise you. Chameleons lay eggs. These fascinating reptiles are oviparous, meaning they produce eggs rather than giving live birth. What's intriguing is the incubation period for chameleon eggs, which can differ widely among various species. In some cases, the eggs may hatch in just a few weeks, while for other species, it can take several months. The time it takes largely depends on environmental conditions, such as temperature and humidity. For instance, warmer temperatures often speed up the incubation process, while cooler environments can slow it down. This fascinating adaptability showcases just how these colorful creatures survive and thrive in their habitats. So if you ever spot a chameleon egg, remember, the journey from egg to hatching is a unique adventure that varies from one type of chameleon to another. Isn't nature incredible? Discover how birds enjoy chili peppers without burning. Birds are truly fascinating creatures, especially when it comes to their relationship with chili peppers. The secret lies in capsaicin, the very compound that gives chili peppers their spicy heat. Unlike mammals, birds have a special biology that allows them to eat these fiery seeds without feeling the burn. This unique trait makes chili-laced birdseed a clever way to fend off pesky squirrels and other mammals who can't handle the heat. So when you sprinkle these spicy seeds in your backyard, the birds happily feast away, relishing the flavors while the mammals steer clear, their sensitive taste buds rejecting the fiery treat. This natural separation benefits both the birds, who get a nutritious snack, and the gardeners, who keep unwanted scavengers at bay. Isn't it amazing how nature works in such clever ways? Discover Leonardo da Vinci's 12 Years of Perfection. For 12 long years, Leonardo da Vinci focused on one of the most famous pieces of art in history, the Mona Lisa. This dedication showcases just how meticulous he was, particularly with the painting's captivating lips. Stories reveal that da Vinci would often sketch and resketch, adjusting every little feature until he achieved the perfect expression. His obsession with detail wasn't just about aesthetics, it was about conveying emotions and personality through the slightest changes. The subtle smile of the Mona Lisa, which has puzzled and enchanted viewers for centuries, highlights his artistic genius and commitment to leaving no stone unturned. As you gaze at this legendary artwork, remember that behind its beauty lies a long journey of experimentation, revisions, and a relentless pursuit of perfection. Isn't it fascinating to think about the hours and dedication he invested in such a seemingly simple part of the painting? Believe it or not, this gummy bear is gigantic. In 2014, a California candy maker captured the world's attention by crafting the largest gummy bear ever, weighing a staggering 226 kilograms or 500 pounds. This immense confection soared to a height of 1.4 meters, roughly the same as a toddler. Just try to wrap your head around this. The bear contained an astonishing 32,000 calories. To visualize this wild number, it equates to consuming 16 regular gummy bears daily for over 2 weeks. After unveiling this sugary giant, the creators cleverly decided to sell it in manageable bite-sized pieces, making it accessible for those curious to taste a portion of the massive treat for just $10 per pound. Not only did this delightful creation spark excitement, but it also ignited imaginations around candy making and sweet possibilities. Imagine surprising guests at a party with slices of this bear, creating a spectacle that could dwarf a small dog. The candy world is full of amazing surprises, filled with creativity and fun, isn't it? Prepare to be amazed by female babies' eggs. Did you know that when a female baby is born, she already has all the eggs she will ever have? That's right. At birth, a girl has about 1 to 2 million eggs nestled in her ovaries. This treasure trove of eggs is totally predetermined before she even enters the world. As she grows, the number of eggs gradually declines, hitting about 400,000 by puberty. However, only around 400 to 500 of those eggs will actually be ovulated during her reproductive years. The rest simply fade away, a natural part of the cycle of life. This fascinating fact highlights the uniqueness of female biology, emphasizing how a woman's reproductive capacity is set before she even takes her first breath. Isn't it incredible to think about the science behind such an essential aspect of life? What other amazing facts about human biology are waiting for us to uncover? Here's what actually happens when you will be amazed by double rainbows. A double rainbow is truly one of nature's most enchanting spectacles. And picture this. As sunlight breaks through after a storm, it hits raindrops hanging in the air, acting like tiny prisms that bend and split the light into a dazzling array of colors. This incredible optical phenomenon features 2 concentric rainbows, with the brighter, more vivid inner rainbow and a fainter outer one that appears in reverse order of colors. Observing a double rainbow can feel like catching a glimpse of magic in the sky. The outer rainbow is usually wider and softer, sometimes displaying pastel shades that create a gentle contrast to the vibrant inner arc. People often feel a deep sense of wonder when witnessing this breathtaking display, and many cultures link double rainbows to good luck, viewing them as signs of blessings or new beginnings. Next time you spot one, take a moment to appreciate both the science and the beauty behind it. These colorful arcs remind us that remarkable wonders can emerge when sun and rain come together. Can you imagine the smell of fermented cassava? This unique dish, popular in various cultures, has a potent odor that can surprise newcomers. Often described as reminiscent of smelly feet, this aroma stems from the fermentation process, where cassava tubers undergo natural breakdown by bacteria and yeast. While some might find the scent unappealing, others embrace it for its cultural significance and flavor. In fact, many traditional dishes around the world, like the Brazilian farofa or the Indonesian tapioca, use fermented cassava as a staple ingredient. So what's the deal with these strong sensory reactions? They highlight how our senses connect us to different experiences and cultures. By tasting these foods, we're not just filling our stomachs, but also diving into history and tradition that make each dish special. Are you ready to explore these fascinating flavors? Here's a wild fact about the halo effect. The halo effect is a fascinating psychological phenomenon that shapes the way we perceive people. Imagine meeting someone for the first time and immediately finding them attractive or likable. This first impression can significantly influence how we view their other traits, even if we barely know them. For example, if we think someone is beautiful, we might also assume they are kind, smart, or funny, even without evidence. This can happen in many settings, like at work or in social situations, where a charming smile might lead us to trust someone more than we should. It's important to be aware of this bias because it can cloud our judgment and lead to unfair assumptions. So next time you're making a first impression, remember that you might be affected by the halo effect too. Hard to believe, but pretzels date back 1,000 years. These delightful snacks have a rich history that takes us back to medieval Europe. The story goes that an inventive monk, trying to make good use of leftover bread dough, shaped it into the unique, twisted form we recognize today. This twist isn't just for fun. It symbolizes folded arms in prayer, reflecting a spiritual connection to the creation. Fast forward a few centuries, and pretzels have weaved themselves into various cultures, becoming a favorite treat at fairs, festivals, and even sports events. In Germany, they're often enjoyed with mustard, while in the United States, soft pretzels are a common sight at street vendors. So the next time you munch on a pretzel, remember, you're savoring a piece of history that has been enjoyed for generations. Isn't it fascinating how food can tell such rich stories? Why did Norway create the world's largest ice cream cone? In Norway, a jaw-dropping ice cream cone was built, towering at an incredible height of 10.1 feet. This enormous treat required a staggering 201 pounds of biscuit and 132 pounds of rich chocolate coating just to build the structure. But that's not all. The creamy filling took a whopping 1,080 liters of fresh cream, making it a dream come true for ice cream lovers. To add a sweet twist, the monumental cone was topped with 88 pounds of delicious maple syrup, creating an irresistible combination that dazzled onlookers. This delightful project not only showcased incredible culinary skill, but also drew attention from around the world. Perfect for a summer celebration or a daring Guinness World Record attempt, this giant cone certainly brought joy and laughter to everyone who witnessed it. Have you ever thought about the logistics of creating such a massive dessert? It's a tasty reminder that creativity knows no bounds, especially in the world of treats. Experience the joy of black halls and their magic. These vibrant spaces are more than just places to grab a drink. They double as lively venues for singing and social interaction. The ambiance in a black hall is electric, filled with laughter and music that echoes in response to the environment. When the atmosphere shifts, perhaps due to the lively chatter of friends or the strumming of a guitar, the acoustics create a unique auditory experience that enhances every note. Imagine a cozy gathering with friends where the walls seem to come alive with the sound of joyful singing, creating an unforgettable connection among the guests. The combination of drinks, music, and good company turns these halls into a symphony of experiences, encouraging patrons to let loose and enjoy the moment fully. Whether you're belting out your favorite tune or just soaking in the atmosphere, black halls offer a delightful escape from everyday life, blending communal joy with rich auditory traditions. So next time you find yourself in one, join the fun. Can you hear the magic yet? Guess what really drives baby teeth development? Babies start developing their teeth while they are still in their mother's womb. This fascinating process means that those tiny milk teeth, which emerge between 6 and 12 months after birth, begin forming much earlier than many might expect. These early teeth play an essential role not only in helping the baby chew food later on, but also in the development of speech. Imagine how intricate prenatal growth is when you consider that our very first teeth are already getting ready long before we take our first bite of solid food. Milk teeth, or baby teeth, are a crucial part of this growth journey as they pave the way for healthy adult teeth that will follow. This amazing sequence highlights just how much preparation occurs inside the womb, underscoring the complexity of human development. So next time you see a baby smile, remember there's a little science behind those adorable toothless grins. Why exactly does Messi inspire personalized beer gifts? To celebrate Lionel Messi setting an incredible record of 654 goals with a single club, Budweiser crafted a unique tribute, personalized beers. Each bottle was labeled with a distinctive design, representing one of Messi's phenomenal goals. This thoughtful gesture didn't stop there. Diego Alves, the goalkeeper who faced Messi the most throughout his career, received 21 specially made bottles, symbolizing the many times they clashed on the field. The idea of linking a legendary athlete's achievements with something as relatable as a beer evokes excitement and connection among fans. It's not just about celebrating a milestone, it's about creating moments that fans can enjoy together, toasting to greatness and sportsmanship. This creative tribute shows how sports and everyday life can weave together, highlighting the joy Messi brings to football enthusiasts everywhere. This might surprise you. Slugs can nap for years. Some species of slugs have an incredible ability to enter a state of dormancy that can last up to 3 years. During tough times like a scorching drought or sweltering heat, these little creatures slow down their metabolism and curl up to conserve energy and moisture. It's like hitting the snooze button on life. When conditions become favorable again, they wake up ready to munch on plants and get back to their slimy adventures. This remarkable survival tactic ensures that slugs can endure seasons of harsh weather, showcasing nature's creativity in adapting to challenging environments. So next time you see a slug, just remember it's capable of a long, restful break before it returns to its usual garden antics. How cool is that? Did you know whales can be tracked by drones? This amazing technology is changing how scientists study these magnificent creatures. Instead of disturbing the whales with boats or direct contact, researchers now use drones to deploy tracking devices in a much less invasive way. When a whale surfaces for air, the drone can drop a small device equipped with suction cups that sticks to the whale's body without causing harm. This method allows scientists to gather valuable data about the whale's movements, feeding habits and behaviors while keeping them undisturbed in their natural environment. This non-invasive approach not only protects the whales, but also provides researchers with more accurate information about their populations and habitats. Thanks to the combination of advanced drone technology and innovative thinking, we are gaining newfound insights into the lives of these incredible ocean giants. Imagine how much more we can learn as this technology continues to evolve. Can you think of other ways drones might help us study wildlife safely? Prepare to be amazed by olives' hidden secrets. Did you know green and black olives come from the same tree? It's true, these delightful fruits are harvested at different stages of ripeness, which gives them their distinct flavors and textures. Green olives are picked early, before they fully ripen. This results in a firmer texture and a sharper, more bitter taste that some people love to snack on. In contrast, black olives are allowed to ripen fully on the tree, becoming softer and darkening in color. This change not only alters their taste, making them richer and more mellow, but also gives them that classic black appearance we recognize. So the next time you enjoy a pizza topped with olives, think about the journey those fruits took. Isn't it fascinating that such a simple ingredient has such a complex story behind it? Why do orchestras hold blind auditions for musicians? This innovative practice, where musicians perform behind a screen, is designed to eliminate bias during auditions. By hiding the identity of each candidate, orchestras can focus solely on the musician's talent and performance skills, rather than their gender or appearance. This method has proven incredibly effective, leading to a significant increase in the representation of female musicians in classical music. In fact, studies have shown that orchestras using blind auditions hired more women than those that did not. This change not only promotes fairness, but also enriches the music community by bringing in diverse voices and perspectives. As more orchestras adopt this practice, the classical music scene becomes more inclusive, reflecting a broader range of experiences and talents. How does this impact the future of music? Hard to believe, but this hotel is ancient. The Nishiyama Onsen Kyunkan Hotel in Japan has been welcoming guests since 705 AD, making it over 1,300 years old. Nestled in the scenic mountains of Japan, this remarkable inn has been operated by the same family for generations, creating a rich legacy of hospitality. Imagine the stories that these walls could tell, from samurai to modern travelers. Not only does it offer traditional Japanese experiences, such as soaking in soothing hot springs, but it also preserves historical architecture that reflects the beauty of past centuries. Each room could transport you back in time while providing modern comforts. Staying here is not just a getaway. It's like stepping into a living museum that honors history and family tradition. How many places can boast such a unique heritage and charm? Did you know that beer bottles can build houses? An innovative beer company owner created a unique design for beer bottles that could double as bricks. This clever idea allowed people to sip their favorite brew while contributing to construction efforts. The concept was based on the idea of sustainability, aiming to reduce waste by repurposing the empty bottles into building materials. With this approach, every bottle consumed could potentially help create walls for homes, merging drinking and construction into one fun activity. However, despite its ingenuity and potential for eco-friendly housing, the concept didn't catch on widely. Many people found it hard to imagine a bottle as a functional building block, and the practicality of such a design raised questions about safety and durability. Still, the idea sparks interest in creative ways to use everyday items for more than one purpose. What other surprising uses can you think of for common objects? Did you know Spielberg's unique payment strategy for actors? When it comes to filmmaking, Steven Spielberg is known for his innovative ideas, and one of his most fascinating strategies involves how he compensates his actors. Instead of paying a traditional upfront salary, Spielberg often requires actors to agree to back-end compensation. This means they earn a percentage of the film's profits instead of a one-time paycheck. The rationale behind this approach is clear. If the movie doesn't succeed at the box office, neither will the actors. This unique method can create a powerful incentive for everyone involved to promote the film and ensure its success. Not only does it align the interests of producers and actors, but it also encourages a collaborative spirit on set. Some actors have embraced this model wholeheartedly, understanding that a hit film can lead to significant earnings. However, it does come with risks, as a flop means no paycheck. Spielberg's strategy may seem unconventional, but it's a testament to his belief in the projects he undertakes and the talent he collaborates with. Believe it or not, pineapple can tenderize your meat. Bromelain, a powerful enzyme found in pineapples, especially in their core, is known for its ability to break down proteins. That's why many chefs choose to use fresh pineapple as a natural meat tenderizer. When you marinate meat in pineapple juice, the bromelain goes to work, softening those tough fibers and making your meal more enjoyable. But there's a twist. Cooking pineapple can change its enzymes, which may lessen their tenderizing effect. So if you want to keep that juicy, flavorful meat tender, it's best to use raw pineapple or juice. Not only does this tasty fruit help enhance your cooking, but it also adds a splendid sweetness that pairs beautifully with savory dishes. Next time you whip up a barbecue, why not give pineapple a try? You might transform your ordinary meal into something extraordinary. Why not experiment in your kitchen and see how bromelain changes the texture of your favorite meats? You might be shocked to learn that siblings can differ in ancestry. This fascinating phenomenon stems from genetic recombination. Even though siblings share the same parents, the way their DNA is shuffled during the formation of eggs and sperm leads to variations in their genetic makeup. For instance, imagine one sibling being identified as 30% Irish, while another is 50% Irish. How is that possible? Well, during reproduction, genetic material is combined differently for each child, which means they inherit varied segments of their parents' DNA. This means even closely related individuals can have distinct genetic lineages. So while you might grow up in the same household and share many traits, your ancestry results can surprise you. It's a reminder of how unique each person's genetic story can be and showcases the incredible complexity of human genetics. Here's a wild fact about China and space. Contrary to popular belief, astronauts can indeed see China from space. This myth likely stems from misunderstandings about the vastness of Earth and the human eye's capabilities. When astronauts look down from the International Space Station, ISS, at an altitude of about 420 kilometers, 261 miles, they can see large cities and features, including the Great Wall of China. However, it might not appear as clearly as you'd expect, because it's often a subtle line that blends into the landscape. Additionally, light pollution can affect visibility, making it harder to spot specific areas at night. Astronauts often share their stunning views, showcasing Earth's beauty and fragility. So next time you hear about China being invisible from space, remember that it's just a myth. Curiosity about our planet's wonders can give us a deeper appreciation for what we see from above. Did you hear about SpaceX's Starship rocket mishap? This high-tech marvel made headlines recently by successfully landing after an intense journey. However, the excitement was short-lived as it exploded shortly after touchdown due to a leak. The Starship, designed to carry humans to the Moon and Mars, aimed to showcase its capabilities with this test flight. Engineers celebrated the successful landing, marking a significant milestone in reusable rocket technology. Unfortunately, just moments later, a leak caused the rocket to experience a catastrophic failure, creating a spectacular explosion. SpaceX has always considered safety and learning from failures as critical components of its mission. The company is now analyzing data from this test to improve future designs and prevent similar incidents. Despite the setback, this event serves as a reminder of the complexities of space exploration and engineering. Each launch, whether a success or a failure, teaches valuable lessons that help pave the way to even more ambitious goals. So what's next for SpaceX in its quest to conquer the cosmos? What if I told you blood vessels stretch 60,000 miles? It might blow your mind to learn that the human body houses an incredible network of blood vessels stretching around 60,000 miles, or about 96,500 kilometers. That's enough to wrap around the Earth's equator 2.5 times. This extensive system includes arteries, veins, and capillaries, all working tirelessly to maintain our health. Arteries carry oxygen-rich blood from the heart to every part of your body, ensuring that organs and tissues receive the oxygen they desperately need for energy and function. Veins have the important job of returning oxygen-poor blood back to the heart, while capillaries serve as tiny bridges connecting the two, facilitating the exchange of nutrients and waste. Imagine this vast circulatory system as a bustling highway network, delivering essential supplies and removing toxins. With every heartbeat, you're reminded of this intricate web working silently and efficiently to sustain life. So when feeling your pulse, think of the remarkable journey your blood takes to keep you alive and thriving. Prepare to be amazed by mathematical puzzles. These intriguing challenges often focus on permutations and combinations, showcasing the beauty of mathematics in action. In economics and probability studies, understanding how different arrangements can impact outcomes is crucial. For example, in designing machines like vending machines used in manufacturing or cash registers found in stores, these concepts play a significant role in efficiency. By grasping the fundamentals of permutations and combinations, engineers and financial experts can create systems that work smoothly, saving time and money. Moreover, the skills developed through solving these problems extend to everyday life, especially when managing currency. Whether you're budgeting for a trip or figuring out discounts at a store, the principles of mathematics help us make informed decisions. So the next time you encounter a math puzzle, remember its real-world significance and the skills it can cultivate. Get ready for the K9 helm making headlines. This innovative helmet, designed specifically for dogs working in hazardous environments like police or military settings, is changing how we think about canine safety. The first model, known as the Trident M1, uses advanced 3D printing technology, which allows for a perfect fit and extra protection for our furry heroes. Just like how human helmets protect their wearers, the K9 helm is crafted to defend against potential injuries while performing vital tasks. These working dogs often face challenging situations, and the K9 helm provides an essential layer of safety. Imagine a police dog on the front lines, confidently wearing this headgear while protecting its partner. With this groundbreaking technology, our loyal companions can work in dangerous environments with better protection than ever. Isn't it amazing to see how innovation helps keep our four-legged friends safe? Why exactly does a candy share a name with a horse? The lollipop, a delightful treat loved by many, owes its quirky name to a racehorse named Lollipop that raced in the early 20th century. This sweet tribute to a fast-running horse adds a fun twist to the candy's origin. In fact, the name Lollipop comes from the combination of lolly, which refers to tongue, and pop, meaning slap or hit, suggesting a treat that's meant to be enjoyed by licking. This candy has captured the hearts of both kids and adults, becoming a staple at birthday parties and fairs. As the years went by, the lollipop evolved from simple hard candy on a stick to a variety of flavors and styles, from rainbow swirls to gourmet creations. This evolution not only speaks to the creativity of candy makers, but also ties back to its intriguing origins. Who wouldn't smile thinking of the speeding racehorse behind such a sweet delight? Why exactly does the Earth rotate on its axis? This spinning motion is one of the planet's most fascinating features. The Earth rotates due to the way it was formed about 4.5 billion years ago. As dust and gas in space came together to create our planet, it started to spin. Imagine a figure skater pulling in their arms to spin faster. The same principle applies here. Earth's rotation happens from west to east, which is why the sun seems to rise in the east and set in the west. Complete rotation takes about 24 hours, which gives us day and night. But this rotation isn't just important for marking time. It influences weather patterns and ocean currents too. The Earth's tilt of about 23.5 degrees also plays a role, helping create the seasons we experience. So next time you enjoy a sunset, remember that our planet's spin is what makes it all happen. This breathtaking drive will thrill any adventurer. The Stelvio Pass Road in the Italian Alps is a must-see for anyone who loves stunning views and a challenge. At about 9,045 feet in altitude, it boasts 48 winding curves that test even the most experienced drivers. As you navigate this iconic road, you're treated to some of the most spectacular scenery on Earth, with towering mountains and lush valleys that stretch as far as the eye can see. Each twist and turn reveals a new panoramic vista, making it a dream come true for photographers and nature lovers alike. But be prepared. The road can be narrow and steep, requiring careful navigation. Whether you're driving a car or biking, this adventure will leave your heart racing and your spirit soaring. Who wouldn't want to conquer such a thrilling route? What if I told you carrots are the ultimate snack? These crunchy little powerhouses are not just tasty, they're also guilt-free. Carrots contain zero fat and are primarily made up of water, which means you can snack on them without worrying about your waistline. Bursting with vitamins, especially vitamin A, carrots support good vision and boost your immune system. Plus, they're super versatile. From dipping them in hummus to tossing them in salads, there's no limit to how you can enjoy these colorful veggies. Their natural sweetness makes them a hit among both kids and adults. Next time you feel the urge to snack, grab a carrot instead of those calorie-laden chips. It's an easy way to keep your munchies healthy and satisfying. So what are you waiting for? Let's crunch our way to a healthier snack time. Believe it or not, later school start times save lives. Recent studies show that pushing back school start times can lead to a remarkable 70% reduction in car accidents involving teen drivers. Why does this happen? It's all about sleep. Teenagers naturally have different sleep patterns, often staying up late and needing more rest in the morning. When schools start early, many students are sleep deprived, making them less alert and more prone to accidents. By starting school later, especially in high school, Adolescents get more sleep, improving their focus and reaction times on the road. Some schools across the United States have already made the shift, and the positive changes are hard to ignore. With fewer accidents, not only are teens safer, but families feel more at ease knowing their loved ones are driving with better alertness. The choice to change start times could be a simple yet powerful way to enhance road safety for everyone. So why aren't more schools making this change? What if I told you about a special elephant hospital? The first elephant hospital was established by Wildlife Source in Mathura, Uttar Pradesh, India. This remarkable facility is dedicated to caring for elephants that have been rescued from abusive situations, giving them the chance to heal and thrive in a safe environment. Equipped with advanced medical technology, the hospital focuses on providing the best possible care for these gentle giants. Spaces designed for spacious roaming allow the elephants to enjoy some freedom, a vital part of their recovery process. Here they receive not just medical treatment, but also love and attention from trained caregivers who understand their unique needs. Each elephant has its own story, often filled with hardship, but at this hospital, they find hope and healing. The mission of Wildlife Source goes beyond just treating injuries. It's about improving the overall lives of these magnificent creatures. As more people learn about this incredible initiative, it raises awareness about the importance of elephant welfare and conservation in India and beyond. Can you imagine that humming can stop nausea? Researchers have found that humming can actually help prevent gagging when you start to feel nauseous. This is especially interesting for those who experience motion sickness or have a sensitive stomach. Humming stimulates the vagus nerve, which helps regulate various body functions, including digestion and the gag reflex. When you hum, you create vibrations in your throat that may soothe your body and reduce discomfort. The act of humming also focuses your mind away from nausea, providing a simple yet effective distraction. So whether you're on a bumpy car ride, feeling anxious, or just having an off day, try humming your favorite tune. Not only is it a fun way to lift your spirits, but it could also help calm your stomach. Who knew that a little music could work wonders in such unexpected ways? Why did they conquer Mount Everest in 1953? This remarkable achievement marks a pivotal moment in the history of mountaineering. Mount Everest is famously known as the tallest mountain on Earth, soaring at an impressive 29,032 feet. The first successful ascent occurred on May 29, 1953, thanks to the daring expedition led by British mountaineer Sir John Hunt. He carefully selected a talented team, including New Zealand's fearless climber Sir Edmund Hillary and the skilled Sherpa Tenzing Norgay. Facing treacherous weather and harsh conditions, these brave individuals worked together, pushing their limits to reach the summit. Their victory not only fulfilled a dream for many climbers, but also inspired a generation to explore the great outdoors. This incredible journey into the clouds opened the door for future explorers eager to tackle the world's most challenging peaks. What drove them to take such risks? Explore the hidden wonders of Romania's Slonic salt mine. This might surprise you. The Slonic salt mine is not just a remarkable underground marvel, it's also a place where nature and wellness meet. Nestled deep beneath the earth, this vast mine boasts chambers soaring up to 230 feet high and stretches over an impressive 861,000 square feet. As you descend into its winding galleries, you'll discover a unique environment that maintains a steady temperature of 54 degrees Fahrenheit, creating an ideal microclimate for relaxation and healing. Visitors can enjoy intriguing tours that showcase stunning salt formations and expansive caverns. The mine is particularly famous for its therapeutic treatments, where the salt's natural properties are believed to help with respiratory issues and promote overall well-being. Because of its incredible beauty and health benefits, Slonic has become a popular destination not only for tourists, but also for those seeking alternative health remedies. Imagine wandering through this magical underground world. How could anyone resist? Most people don't know this, but Welwitschia thrives. This remarkable plant, native to the Namib Desert, has a unique way of surviving in an environment where water is scarce. Instead of relying on rainfall, Welwitschia captures moisture from fog that rolls in from the ocean. Its broad, leathery leaves are perfectly designed to condense tiny droplets of water from the air, which then trickle down to its roots. This incredible adaptation allows it to flourish in conditions that would be deadly for most other plants. Scientists are fascinated by welwitschia not only for its survival skills, but also for its genetic adaptations that help it endure extreme temperatures and limited resources. With some plants living for over 1,000 years, studying welwitschia can offer insights into the mysteries of evolution and survival, forcing us to rethink what we know about life in the harshest climates. Did you know penguins trade rocks for romance? In a surprising twist of nature, certain penguins have developed a unique way to build their nests using rocks, and this behavior is tied to their courtship. These charming birds, particularly species like the gentoo and Adelie penguins, use pebbles to create a cozy home for their eggs. However, romance does not always mean honesty. Some male penguins have been caught deceiving their partners by snatching rocks without returning any affection. This behavior may seem cheeky, but it highlights the complexity of penguin relationships and their instinctive drive to secure a safe nesting spot. The rock trading ritual serves a dual purpose. It strengthens bonds between mates and ensures that their future chicks will have a solid foundation. So the next time you see a penguin waddling around with a rock, remember it might be more than just a simple pebble. It could be a step toward love. Isn't nature full of surprises? What if I told you about the gentle sea cows? Dugongs, fascinating marine mammals often called sea cows, are truly unique creatures of the ocean. These peaceful animals are closely related to manatees, sharing many family traits. Dugongs belong to the family Dugongidae, and they are the only living members of this family, making them crucial for biodiversity. Typically found in warm coastal waters, these herbivores graze on seagrass, which makes up most of their diet. A dugong can weigh anywhere from 400 to 100 pounds and can grow up to 10 feet long. Unfortunately, they face threats like habitat loss and hunting, leading to declining population numbers. Organizations are working hard to protect these incredible animals, but they need our help too. Have you ever seen a dugong swimming gracefully among the waves? Let's uncover the truth about Caminito del Rey. This famous trail in Malaga, Spain, has a thrilling history and breathtaking views that attract adventurers from around the globe. Once labeled one of the most dangerous walking routes in the world, Caminito del Rey now features a beautifully restored pathway suspended high above the stunning Coro River Gorge. Imagine walking along a narrow walkway, clinging to the cliffs, with the river rushing far below and the sun shining brightly overhead. Visitors can experience nature's beauty while feeling the adrenaline rush of being so high up. This trail is not just about the thrill. It offers incredible panoramic views of the surrounding landscapes, making it a photographer's paradise. Whether you're an experienced hiker or just seeking a unique adventure, Caminito del Rey promises a memorable experience filled with beauty, history, and a touch of excitement. Are you ready to step onto this famous path? Prepare to be amazed by Australia's kangaroo population. Did you know that Australia is home to more than 50 million kangaroos? That's almost twice the number of people living in the country. These iconic marsupials can be found hopping around in various habitats, from lush forests to open grasslands and even urban areas. With their powerful hind legs and long tails, kangaroos are perfectly adapted to their environment. They use their strong legs to travel long distances in search of food and water, which helps them survive in Australia's often harsh climate. Interestingly, kangaroos are social animals and often gather in groups called mobs. This not only protects them from predators, but also helps them communicate and care for their young. Australia has several species of kangaroos, including the common kangaroo, red kangaroo, and eastern grey kangaroo, each with unique characteristics. Isn't it fascinating to think about these amazing animals thriving in such large numbers? What makes the manchineel tree so dangerous? This tree, native to tropical regions, has earned the title of the world's most dangerous tree for a good reason. Every part of the manchineel tree, from its tempting green fruits to its bark and leaves, is packed with potent toxins. Just touching the tree can cause severe skin irritation, resulting in painful blistering. If you ever get caught in the rain under its branches, don't be surprised if the sap that drips down irritates your skin. The poison can even result in severe allergic reactions for some and pose serious risks if the fruit is ingested, with symptoms ranging from vomiting to more dire consequences. It's truly a fascinating example of nature's power, displaying how something that appears beautiful can also be deadly. Many locals have learned to respect this tree and avoid it at all costs. Keeping your distance is definitely the best way to enjoy the beauty of the manzanillo without getting harmed. So the next time you see a mysterious tree, think twice before getting too close. Did you know Bolivia has incredible geographical diversity? This South American country packs a punch with its vast landscape that ranges from towering mountains to expansive lowlands. Covering over 1 million square kilometers, Bolivia is home to a variety of ecosystems, including the Andes Mountains, the Amazon rainforest, and the unique Altiplano Plateau. The country's diverse geography supports an array of wildlife and over 30 different indigenous cultures, each with distinct traditions and ways of life. One of the most stunning natural wonders is Lake Titicaca, the highest navigable lake in the world, which sits at an altitude of 3,912 meters. With its rich biodiversity and vibrant culture, Bolivia truly stands out as a remarkable destination for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. How many countries can boast such incredible natural and cultural richness? Hard to believe, but yams are a festival favorite. In West Africa, especially Nigeria, yams are more than just a food staple. They hold deep cultural significance. Every year, communities come together to celebrate the yam harvest with vibrant festivals filled with music, dancing, and delicious dishes. These events honor the yam as a symbol of fertility and abundance, bringing people together in joyous celebration. Interestingly, Nigeria is the world's largest producer of yams, accounting for over 60% of the global supply. This thriving crop is crucial for local economies and food security. During festivals, you might see creatively cooked yam dishes as families showcase their culinary skills. From yam porridge to yam pottage, the options are both diverse and delicious. So, next time you enjoy a yam dish, think of the rich tradition behind it and the lively festivals that celebrate this remarkable tuber. How fascinating is that? Most people don't know about Tokyo's giant Gundam statue. This incredible landmark is a life-size replica of the RX-0 Unicorn Gundam, towering at a staggering 64.6 feet and weighing a hefty 98,000 pounds. Located in the vibrant Odaiba district, this statue is more than just a piece of art. It comes alive with moving components, including a head and torso that shift and rotate. Completed in 2017, the Gundam statue also delights visitors with a stunning light show, replicating special effects from the beloved anime series that has captivated fans worldwide. Anime enthusiasts flock to this sanctuary not only to take photos, but also to immerse themselves in Japanese pop culture. As night falls, the statue transforms, illuminated by colorful lights that create a dazzling spectacle. Whether you're an anime fan or just curious about Japan's unique attractions, visiting this giant Gundam is an experience like no other. Will you be inspired to visit and see this monumental work of art for yourself? Can you believe a bridge made of water? Each year in the Netherlands, a unique event takes place that tests the skills of participants on tandem bicycles. Competitors must navigate a narrow floating bridge that spans over water, making balance and teamwork essential. This thrilling ride is not just a test of athletic ability, it also brings together families, friends, and spectators who cheer on the teams, sharing in the excitement and camaraderie that fills the air. Riding a tandem bike requires coordination between two riders, and when you're on a precarious bridge, those skills are put to the ultimate challenge. Imagine the concentration needed to stay upright while crossing a bridge that floats. The event showcases the incredible spirit of the Dutch people, highlighting their love for fun and community. With laughter echoing around them, participants of all ages enjoy a day filled with competition, joy, and sometimes friendly rivalry. It's a sight to behold, bikes swaying gently as they conquer the challenge of riding across water together. What will they come up with next? Why did St. Lawrence become the patron of cooks? During the persecution of Christians in ancient Rome, St. Lawrence faced a grisly fate when he was roasted on a gridiron by the prefect. Amidst this horrifying moment, legend has it that he maintained his wit and humor by famously quipping, "I'm well done on this side, turn me over." This bold remark not only showcased his incredible spirit, but also secured his place in history as a symbol of resilience and humor in the face of adversity. Because of this enduring legacy, St. Lawrence became the patron saint of cooks, chefs, and even comedians. His story captures the essence of finding light in the darkest times, reminding us that laughter can arise even in the most challenging situations. Today, many chefs and food lovers honor him by sharing meals and a good laugh, keeping his spirit alive in kitchens around the world. So the next time you enjoy a delicious meal, remember the remarkable St. Lawrence and his unforgettable humor. Did you know paper airplanes have a rich history? For centuries, these simple creations, often called paper darts, have captured the imagination of people worldwide. They predate the Wright brothers' historic flight in 1903, showcasing humanity's enduring curiosity about flight. The design of a paper airplane is incredibly straightforward, yet it cleverly incorporates aerodynamic principles that help it glide through the air. When you fold a piece of paper into the right shape, you can create something that soars much higher and straighter than you might expect. This age-old pastime isn't just fun, it's also a fantastic introduction to basic physics concepts like lift and drag. Whether you're crafting your ultimate design or competing in a friendly contest, paper airplanes allow everyone, from children to adults, to engage with the wonder of flying. So, why not grab a piece of paper and see how far you can make your airplane fly? Prepare to be amazed by how fear can shape us. Paganophobia is the fear of beards, and it can have a surprising impact on people's lives. Imagine walking into a room and suddenly feeling anxious or even panicky just because someone with a beard is present. This isn't just a quirky dislike. For some individuals, this intense fear can stem from negative past experiences or cultural influences. Perhaps they encountered a bearded person in a scary movie or had a bad experience in real life. Whatever the cause, it's a real emotional hurdle that can make social situations feel challenging. Interestingly, the fear isn't about the beards themselves, but rather what they represent in the mind of the person affected. Understanding phobias like paganophobia helps us realize how diverse human experiences can be and reminds us of the different ways people relate to the world around them. What does your fear reveal about you? Is it really true that humans catch 100 million sharks? Every year, an astonishing 100 million sharks fall victim to fishing practices around the globe. This massive number highlights the intense pressure these remarkable creatures face from commercial and recreational fishing. Sharks are caught for their fins, meat, and livers, which are prized in some cultures. Unfortunately, this high level of fishing threatens many species with extinction. Sharks play a critical role in our oceans as apex predators, helping to maintain the balance of marine ecosystems. When shark populations decline, the effects ripple through the food chain, impacting everything from small fish to sea turtles. Conservation efforts are underway to protect sharks and their habitats, but the challenge remains significant. By increasing awareness and supporting sustainable fishing practices, we can help ensure that these ancient creatures thrive for generations to come. So how can we join in the fight to save sharks in our oceans? You won't believe this about the kelpies in Scotland. These stunning giant horsehead sculptures tower above the landscape, reaching an impressive height of 30 meters. Located in Falkirk, they are made entirely of steel and represent the mythical water horses of Scottish folklore. Designed by artist Andy Scott, the kelpies serve as mesmerizing guardians of the area, symbolizing strength and perseverance. Each sculpture is not just a work of art, but a tribute to Scotland's rich history and connection to its waterways, particularly the Forth and Clyde Canal. Visitors from all over the world marvel at their size and intricate details, often taking photos to capture their beauty. The kelpies are not only visually striking, but also promote the local culture, making them a must-see attraction for anyone exploring Scotland. Are you ready to visit these incredible giants? Let's uncover the truth about human cells. Did you know that the largest human cell is the female ovum, which measures about 1 millimeter? This amazing cell plays a central role in reproduction, storing genetic material, and waiting for a male sperm cell to fertilize it. On the flip side, we have the male sperm cell, which is the smallest human cell, measuring just a tiny fraction of a millimeter. These two cells not only highlight the fascinating diversity in size, but also showcase their vital functions in creating life. The ovum holds the potential for life, while sperm carry genetic information that merges with the ovums. Together, they kickstart the incredible journey of human development. Isn't it astonishing how such different cells can collaborate to create new life? Discover the hidden past of Afghanistan and Pakistan. These two neighboring countries have a fascinating history that significantly influences their present. Afghanistan, often called the crossroads of Asia, has seen numerous empires rise and fall, from the Achaemenids to the Great Game between Britain and Russia. This rich tapestry of cultures and histories alongside Pakistan's own journey, emerging as an independent nation in 1947 amidst conflicts, shapes their identities today. Ongoing disputes and challenges, such as those surrounding borders and governance, underline a complex relationship that has evolved over time. Understanding these historical contexts helps shed light on current events and ongoing struggles. Why do the echoes of past conflicts still resonate so deeply in their societies? What if I told you about poke bonnets? These unique hats were a striking fashion statement for women in the past. Poke bonnets featured long, wide brims designed to shield their faces from the sun and prying eyes. The brims could extend quite far, often creating a sort of mysterious aura around the wearer, since only people standing directly in front could see their faces clearly. This style gained popularity in the 19th century and showcased the intriguing relationship between fashion and social norms. Women of that time used these bonnets not just for protection from the elements, but also as a means to adhere to societal expectations regarding modesty and femininity. The poke bonnet trend reflected an era where personal appearance spoke volumes, and it's fascinating to consider how such styles evolve with societal values. Today, these hats seem almost whimsical when we look at their place in history. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as a hat can reveal so much about the culture and times in which it was worn? Did you know Africa has over 2,000 languages? This incredible continent is home to 54 diverse countries, each filled with unique cultures and traditions. From the bustling markets of Nigeria to the serene landscapes of Madagascar, the rich tapestry of languages reflects Africa's vast history and social dynamics. Languages like Swahili, Arabic, and Zulu are just a few among the multitudes spoken across the continent. Each language tells its own story, expressing the values, beliefs, and experiences of its people. You might be surprised to learn that many African nations embrace multilingualism, where a person might fluently speak several languages. This not only helps in daily communication, but also fosters a sense of community and cultural exchange. The linguistic diversity is a vital part of Africa's identity, as it connects people to their heritage and history. So next time you think about Africa, remember it's not just a single story, it's a vibrant mosaic of voices and languages that brings the continent to life. Can a smartphone be magical like Harry Potter? The Redmi Turbo 3. Harry Potter Edition smartphone brings the enchanting world of wizards right into your hands. This special edition is designed with true fans in mind, showcasing a beautiful case adorned with symbols from Hogwarts. Imagine unboxing a phone that not only looks stunning, but also comes with a miniature book featuring scenes from Diagon Alley, capturing the spirit of the beloved series. Even the charger has been customized, making it feel as if you're charging your device with a bit of magic. The phone includes fluorescent details inspired by the 7 Horcruxes, which adds a captivating twist to its design. Whether you're a Gryffindor or a Slytherin, this smartphone allows you to carry a piece of the wizarding world with you. With all these thoughtful elements, it's no surprise that fans are excited about this unique gadget. Are you ready to experience a little bit of magic in your everyday tech? Can you believe a father-daughter duet topped the charts? Frank Sinatra and his daughter Nancy made history when their duet, Something Stupid, soared to #1 on the music charts. This memorable song not only showcased their incredible vocal talents, but also marked a unique moment in music history. Released in 1967, Something Stupid became a favorite among listeners, blending Sinatra's classic style with Nancy's fresh sound. This collaboration captured the hearts of many and made them the only father-daughter duo to achieve this remarkable feat. Imagine the joy and pride they must have felt, knowing they created something so beloved together. The song's relatable lyrics reflect a universal theme of romance and longing, resonating with people of all ages. It's fascinating to think about how music can bring families closer and create lasting memories. So the next time you hear Something Stupid, remember the special bond between Frank and Nancy and how they forever changed the landscape of musical collaborations. This might surprise you, a hostage rescue twist. In 1996, a woman found herself in a terrifying situation when she was taken hostage at knife point. Instead of trying to escape on her own, she made a bold and unexpected move. With her captor in the car, she drove directly toward a police blockade. This daring decision ultimately led to a dramatic and swift resolution to the crisis. The officers, alerted to her perilous situation, acted quickly to rescue her and apprehend the hostage taker. This remarkable encounter shows not only the bravery of the woman involved, but also the importance of quick thinking in dangerous situations. While many might have panicked, her quick decision turned the tide in her favor. Can you imagine the relief felt by her family and the police when they saw her driving straight into safety? Let's uncover the truth about belly button lint jewelry. An Australian artist has turned an everyday item into stunning wearable art through an unusual project, crafting jewelry from collected belly button lint. This remarkable endeavor encourages us to rethink what we consider art and beauty. The artist gathers lint over time, transforming this often overlooked fluff into pieces that include necklaces and earrings, all while igniting conversations about creativity and hygiene. By using something that many would discard without a second thought, the project boldly challenges traditional notions of materials used in art. It invites us to look at the world differently, finding inspiration in the most unexpected places. While the idea may seem bizarre, it underscores the limitless boundaries of artistic expression. So, what do you think? Does this make you question how we define art? Did you know the sun rises first in Maine? This remarkable phenomenon occurs at West Quoddy Head, the easternmost point in the United States. Each morning, as the sun peaks over the horizon, it makes its grand entrance here, before illuminating the rest of the country. West Quoddy Head is famous not just for its geographical significance, but also for its stunning red and white striped lighthouse that stands tall against the rugged coastal backdrop. Built in 1858, the lighthouse serves as a picturesque landmark, guiding ships safely along the rocky shores of Maine. Visitors flock to this unique spot to witness the breathtaking sunrise, often capturing the moment with their cameras as the sky bursts into vibrant colors. This charming location is also surrounded by beautiful hiking trails and the serene vistas of the Atlantic Ocean, making it a perfect destination for nature lovers and photographers alike. Whether you're seeking adventure or simply want to soak in some awe-inspiring views, West Quoddy Head promises a magical experience. Wouldn't you want to be one of the first to greet the day? Guess what really drives culinary creativity? The cuca melon, a delightful fruit native to Mexico, is catching the eye of chefs and home cooks alike. Resembling a miniature watermelon, this vibrant fruit offers not just a unique appearance, but also a flavor profile reminiscent of sour cucumber. Imagine slicing into it for a refreshing snack or incorporating it into salads for a zesty twist. Rich in nutrients, the cuca melon boasts vitamins and minerals that can enhance your diet while also exciting your taste buds. It's versatile too. Whether you enjoy it pickled, blended into smoothies, or even grilled, the cuca melon adds a special touch to various dishes. With its vibrant color and tangy taste, could this exotic fruit become the next big thing in your kitchen? Explore the culinary possibilities and bring a little taste of Mexico to your dining table. Guess what really drives gravity crazy in Canada? At a fascinating spot called Hudson Bay, scientists have discovered a bizarre anomaly where gravity actually weakens. This surprising phenomenon challenges our understanding of how gravity works. Normally, we expect gravity to pull us down with a consistent force, but here, measurements show that objects weigh slightly less than they do elsewhere. Researchers believe this might be due to a combination of factors, including the geological features of the area and the effects of glacial retreat. Huge glaciers once weighed down the land, and as they melted, the Earth's crust began to lift. This unusual situation gives scientists a golden opportunity to explore not just gravitational forces, but also the exciting interplay between geology and physics. So the next time you hear about mysterious occurrences, remember Hudson Bay, the place where gravity takes a break. Why exactly does Merida cable car soar so high? This sensational ride in Venezuela proudly holds the title of the world's highest cable car, ascending to a jaw-dropping 1,733 feet above sea level. Stretching about 7.7 miles, the Merida cable car takes you on a remarkable journey through the breathtaking Andes Mountains. As you glide through the air, you'll be treated to stunning panoramic views of lush valleys, steep cliffs, and vibrant greenery. A visual feast that feels like something out of a movie. Built to connect the city of Merida to the Pico Espejo, this cable car isn't just about the thrill. It plays a significant role in tourism, adventure, and access to nature. If you're an outdoor enthusiast, once you reach the top, you'll find a wealth of activities waiting for you, like hiking and exploring. So, whether you're looking for an adrenaline rush or simply want to gaze at the beauty of the Andes, the Merida cable car promises an unforgettable experience that leaves you questioning how something so magnificent could exist. Believe it or not, New York loves its pigeons. In 2001, researchers estimated that around 1 million pigeons thrived throughout the bustling streets of New York City. Fast forward to today, and these adaptable birds continue to flourish, often seen fluttering about in parks and plazas. Despite their sometimes scruffy reputation, New York pigeons are more than just sky squatters. They play an essential role in the urban ecosystem. Their ability to survive in crowded environments gives them a unique advantage, and recent studies indicate that the overall health of the pigeon population is robust. These charming birds are not only resilient, but also fascinating creatures that contribute to the city's lively atmosphere. So the next time you see a pigeon strutting its stuff, remember that it's a symbol of urban survival and adaptability, thriving amidst the concrete jungle. What do you think about our feathered friends? Have you ever wondered why shops cluster together? This might surprise you. It's all part of something called Hotelling's Law. Imagine walking down a street lined with multiple coffee shops or pharmacies. You might think they're competing fiercely, but in reality, they're using this smart strategy to boost their profits. Hotelling's Law suggests that businesses earn more when they set up near each other because shoppers prefer choices in one location. This creates a convenient shopping experience. For instance, if two rival ice cream parlors open side by side, each can attract more customers by drawing in those who want to compare flavors before making a choice. Overall, clustering helps businesses capture larger market shares by making it easier for customers to find what they want. So next time you see a row of stores, remember that they're not just fighting for your attention, they're also working together in a clever way. Guess what really drives the Marrakesh Film Festival? This spectacular event is one of Africa's leading film celebrations, turning the vibrant city into a global hotspot for filmmakers, actors, and film lovers alike. Each year, the festival showcases an exciting mix of films from around the world, with outdoor screenings set against the backdrop of stunning Moroccan landscapes. Attendees have the chance to participate in events that pay homage to legendary filmmakers, where tributes and ceremonies bring the community together to honor cinematic achievements. Additionally, creative workshops led by industry veterans provide budding filmmakers with invaluable hands-on experience. With its lively atmosphere and rich cultural elements, the Marrakesh International Film Festival isn't just about watching films. It's a unique opportunity to connect with others who share a passion for storytelling and the magic of cinema. Have you ever experienced a film festival like this? Let's uncover the truth about ticker tape synesthesia. This fascinating condition lets some people see subtitles for sounds. Imagine listening to someone speak and translating their voice into colorful, moving text right in your mind. Research from the Paris Brain Institute shows that these mental subtitles can even change color or size based on the emotions of the speaker. For example, if someone is excited, the words might appear in bright colors, while a sad tone might make them dimmer. What's even more interesting is that around a third of those with this unique ability have family members who experience it too, hinting at a possible genetic link. Though it's rare, this phenomenon adds a rich layer to how people interact with the world around them, blending auditory and visual experiences in a wonderfully unusual way. Can you imagine how it would feel to experience everyday conversations like this? Why do so many fear needles and sharp objects? This fear is known as belanophobia, a term that originates from the Greek word for needle. Those who suffer from belanophobia often experience intense anxiety at the sight of needles, pins, or other pointed objects. This fear can stem from various factors, including past traumatic experiences like painful injections, or even just hearing stories from others. Studies have shown that approximately 10% of people experience this specific phobia, highlighting how common it is. Symptoms can include sweating, rapid heartbeat, and an overwhelming urge to escape the situation. Understanding belanophobia can help those affected find ways to cope and manage their fear, whether through gradual exposure therapy or relaxation techniques. So is it the sharpness, the pain, or something deeper that triggers this phobia? Unbelievable but true. Epoxy is the world's strongest glue. This remarkable adhesive is a game changer in countless projects and industries. What sets epoxy apart is its unique chemical reaction. When you mix its two components together, they unleash an extraordinary bonding power. This powerful force allows epoxy to stick to a variety of materials including metal, ceramic, and wood, forming connections that can withstand tremendous force. Imagine using epoxy to repair a broken ceramic vase or to assemble a metal structure. It's like having a superpower at your fingertips. Not only is it incredibly strong, but epoxy is also versatile, making it a favorite among DIY enthusiasts and professionals alike. Whether you're tackling home improvement tasks or crafting intricate designs, epoxy gives you the confidence that your materials will stay firmly bonded. It opens up a world of possibilities for repairs and creations. And once you experience its strength, you might just wonder how you ever worked without it. Can you imagine that iconic lunch break in New York? The Top of the Rock observation deck in New York City brings history to life with an incredible attraction inspired by the legendary 1932 photograph of brave workers enjoying their meal while perched on a steel beam high above the streets. This image captures not just a moment of lunch, but a symbol of resilience and the spirit of the city during a transformative time. As you take in the breathtaking views from the observation deck, you can explore this remarkable exhibition that pays homage to those hardworking men who were building New York's skyline. Visitors can step on a replica of the beam and feel the thrill of being above the city, just like those workers did. This unique experience connects us to the past and inspires awe for the city's rich history. So whether you're a history buff or just looking for a fantastic view, Top of the Rock has something special waiting for you. What if fish could swim between worlds? Kelsey Johnston has turned this intriguing idea into a stunning reality with her innovative glass tunnels and observatories. By connecting aquariums through these spectacular installations, she allows fish to glide effortlessly from one tank to another. This design not only serves a practical purpose, preventing stress for the fish as they transition between environments, but also offers a fascinating visual experience for onlookers. Observers can marvel at the graceful movements of the fish as they navigate through the sleek glass pathways, creating an enchanting aquatic show. Kelsey's work beautifully merges art and science, highlighting how creativity can enhance our understanding of marine life. With her glass structures, she invites people to look closer at the underwater world and appreciate the elegance of fish in motion. This blend of functionality and aesthetic appeal showcases how thoughtful design can transform simple concepts into extraordinary experiences. Who knew that a simple tunnel could open up a new world for both fish and viewers alike? Why exactly does a neutron star have such gravity? Neutron stars are among the most fascinating objects in the universe, boasting a gravity that's around 2 billion times stronger than what we experience on Earth. Imagine standing on a surface like that. It's unimaginable, as you would be crushed instantly. These compact giants are only about 12 miles wide, yet they contain more mass than our Sun. This incredible density causes their gravitational pull to bend light and warp space itself. As time passes near these stars, the effects of gravity are so strong that it can distort our perception of time. Furthermore, neutron stars spin at astonishing rates and generate powerful magnetic fields, leading to the creation of pulsars. These pulsars emit brilliant bursts of radiation that we can detect from millions of light years away, making neutron stars not just a phenomenon of extreme gravity, but also captivating sources of cosmic light. Can you imagine a computer the size of a gym? Early computers were massive machines that required entire rooms to operate. In fact, they were so large that they often took up the space of a gymnasium. These behemoths used physical addresses to locate data, which is a far cry from today's sleek devices. Instead of using keyboards or touchscreens, users interacted with computers through punch cards, which were essentially cards with holes punched in them to represent data or instructions. Each card could only hold a limited amount of information, making computing a painstaking process. Operators would spend hours carefully sorting and feeding these cards into the machines, showcasing the technological limitations of that era. Despite their clunky size and complex operation, these early computers laid the groundwork for the incredible technology we have today. Can you believe how far we've come since then? Did you know that fast fashion fuels wasteful spending? Fast fashion brands like Zara and H&M thrive on quickly churning out new styles, often introducing several collections each season. This rapid turnover of trends creates a cycle where consumers feel pressured to keep up, leading them to buy clothes they may only wear a few times. The excitement of snagging the latest styles comes with a hidden cost. The environmental impact is staggering. These brands produce billions of garments each year, contributing to massive textile waste and pollution. Additionally, many of these trendy pieces are made from cheap materials designed for short-term use, leading to more items ending up in landfills. As shoppers, we need to consider our choices and embrace more sustainable fashion practices. By opting for quality over quantity and supporting ethical brands, we can help slow down this cycle of overconsumption. What will you choose next time you shop? Hard to believe, but birthdays in Venezuela get messy. In working-class neighborhoods across the country, it's a well-loved tradition to celebrate birthdays with a playful chaos of flour, cold water, and eggs. Picture this. As the birthday person arrives, friends gather, ready for some fun. The celebration kicks off with someone gently cracking an egg over the birthday celebrant's head, marking the start of the festivities. Soon everyone joins in, tossing flour and splashing cold water, resulting in laughter and messy, happy faces. This lively practice not only brings excitement to a special day, but also fosters community bonding, showcasing a joyful spirit where everyone participates in the playful chaos. While it may seem unusual to outsiders, this tradition perfectly captures the joy and camaraderie shared among friends and family in Venezuela. Are you ready to join the fun? Incredible self-taught lawyers from prison change their fate. This surprising reality showcases the resilience and determination of some inmates who have taken their legal battles into their own hands. While serving time, these individuals have dedicated themselves to studying complex legal principles, often using prison libraries or available resources to gain knowledge. With hard work and perseverance, they've not only learned how to advocate for themselves, but have also successfully overturned their own wrongful convictions. This phenomenon highlights the extraordinary ability of people to challenge their circumstances and engage with the legal system, even from behind bars. Cases like these inspire many, showing that the quest for justice knows no boundaries. By transforming their lives through education and tenacity, these remarkable individuals remind us that the fight for fairness can happen in the most unexpected places. How many more untold stories like this exist in prisons around the world? Believe it or not, early cameras took 8-hour photos. In the 1820s, the world of photography was just beginning, and it came with a challenge. Subjects had to sit still for up to 8 hours just to have their picture taken. The first cameras used metal plates coated with light-sensitive chemicals. This long exposure time meant that anyone wishing to capture their likeness had to endure a marathon of stillness. Imagine sitting in a chair, trying not to blink or move for hours. Although this made early portrait sessions quite exhausting, it was a significant leap toward the development of modern photography. The process slowly evolved, and as technology advanced, exposure times became shorter, leading to the cameras we use today. These early innovations paved the way for capturing moments in a fraction of the time, transforming photography into the beloved art form we know now. So next time you snap a quick selfie, remember those early photographers who paved the way, patiently waiting for hours to freeze a moment in time. What if I told you humans walked on the moon first? It's true. Before we had the convenience of wheeled suitcases, which didn't hit the market until the 1970s, humanity had accomplished an incredible achievement: landing astronauts on the moon. In 1969, during the Apollo 11 mission, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin took those historic first steps on the lunar surface, while Michael Collins orbited above in the command module. This remarkable feat showcased human ingenuity and determination, proving that we could reach beyond our planet. Imagine astronauts bouncing around in bulky spacesuits, planting the American flag in a world completely different from Earth, all while travelers on the ground were still hauling heavy bags. The fact that we achieved such a monumental goal before designing a suitcase with wheels is a fascinating reminder of how innovation can sometimes lag behind our most ambitious dreams. Could you have imagined that? Prepare to be amazed by population growth in India. India has been witnessing a remarkable surge in its population, with millions of people moving from rural areas to bustling cities. This trend, often driven by the quest for better job opportunities and living standards, brings both excitement and challenges. As urban areas expand rapidly, cities like Mumbai and Delhi face difficulties in providing adequate resources such as housing, clean water, and transportation. This influx strains existing infrastructure, making it harder for local governments to keep up. Additionally, issues like traffic congestion and pollution arise, impacting the quality of life for residents. The demographic shifts seen in India highlight the importance of planning and sustainable development to accommodate these changes. How can India balance growth with infrastructure development to ensure a bright future for its people? Imagine living without a time zone at the South Pole. This unique place doesn't adhere to a specific time zone like most other locations on Earth. Instead, the two main research stations at the South Pole operate according to the time zone of the countries that manage them. For instance, the United States Amundsen Scott Station follows New Zealand time, while the nearby German station sticks to Central European time. This can create a fascinating scenario where neighboring research teams are working on completely different schedules. For scientists and support staff conducting research in this extreme environment, it adds a layer of complexity to their daily routines. Imagine trying to coordinate meetings or share meals when one group is winding down for the night, while another is gearing up for the day. This reflects the incredible logistical challenges faced in such a remote and harsh location, where maximizing research output is key, but so is managing the human element. How do they navigate these time differences? Guess what really drives winter allergies? Cold temperatures can cause a surprising reaction in some people known as cold urticaria. This condition can result in itchy welts or even severe symptoms like anaphylactic shock when exposed to cold air or water. Imagine going out to enjoy a snowy day, only to have your skin break out in itchy hives. It's more than just a nuisance. For some, it can pose serious health risks. The cold triggers the release of histamines in the body, leading to these allergic reactions. Although rare, it's crucial for those affected to recognize the signs and stay cautious. Keeping warm and avoiding sudden exposure to cold can help manage symptoms. Understanding cold urticaria allows for better planning during winter adventures. So, if winter sports or chilly walks are on your agenda, be sure you know how to protect yourself from the cold's unexpected impact. Did you know goalkeepers think faster than teammates? A recent study has revealed that the brains of goalkeepers process information at lightning speed, outpacing their fellow players. This remarkable ability helps them respond quickly to game situations, like when a striker aims for the goal. The research suggests that these athletes have a heightened capacity to analyze their environment, allowing them to anticipate and block shots effectively. By quickly evaluating the opponent's movements and predicting play patterns, goalkeepers can make split-second decisions that can change the course of a match. This enhanced brain function is crucial, especially in high-stakes moments when every second counts. So next time you watch a thrilling soccer game, remember that the impressive reflexes and decision-making skills of goalkeepers may just be rooted in their speedy brain processing. Let's unveil the secret pub in the Dutch church. Hidden within the walls of a centuries-old Dutch church lies a surprising treasure, a fully operational pub cleverly disguised as a storage cupboard. This remarkable invention showcases the creative spirit of those who, back in the day, sought to enjoy their favorite drinks in secrecy. Imagine parishioners sneaking in to sip some spirits, all while maintaining the church's solemn atmosphere. The ingenious design allowed for all the essentials: a bar, glasses, and even seating, while blending perfectly into the church's architecture. This hidden gem reflects the playful yet ingenious nature of people throughout history who found ways to enjoy life even in strict environments. The pub stands as a testament to human creativity and the lengths people will go to for a good time, reminding us that sometimes the most unexpected places hold the greatest stories. How many other surprises might be hiding in plain sight in places we visit every day? Check out this fascinating detail about bandoliers. A bandolier is not just any belt. It's a stylish and practical accessory worn by soldiers to carry ammunition. This unique piece combines fashion with military utility, making it an essential item for readiness during combat. Traditionally, bandoliers were adorned with cartridges, allowing soldiers quick access to their ammo, while also showcasing a rugged style. Historically, they have been represented in numerous movies and artworks, highlighting their importance in warfare and the soldier's identity. From the battlefields of the past to modern depictions in films and video games, bandoliers symbolize a soldier's preparedness for action. They tell stories of bravery and conflict, and even today, you might see them incorporated into various fashion trends, blending history with contemporary style. Are you intrigued by how such a simple accessory can carry so much meaning? Think wireless is truly wireless? Think again. The term wireless might make you imagine a world where signals float freely through the air, but the reality is much more complex. Most modern Wi-Fi technology actually relies on a comprehensive network of physical cables buried deep underground and even laid across the ocean floor. These cables are the backbone of our internet connection, transferring data at lightning speed. So while we sit back enjoying our cable-free routers, we're tapping into an elaborate system of infrastructure that includes fiber optic cables and satellites. This hidden network ensures that our devices can communicate effectively, providing us with seamless connectivity. Next time you're streaming a movie or video chatting with friends, remember the extensive work happening behind the scenes that makes this convenience possible. Isn't it fascinating how connected we truly are? Believe it or not, chili pepper heat comes from the placenta. Many people assume that the seeds of chili peppers are responsible for their fiery kick, but that's actually a myth. The real source of heat is the white spongy membrane inside the pepper, known as the placenta. This part is rich in capsaicin, the compound that creates the burning sensation we feel when we eat spicy foods. So if you're looking to tone down the spice level, It's actually the placenta you should consider removing, not the seeds. Interestingly, while the seeds can also carry some spice due to the capsaicin oil they can absorb, they don't contribute nearly as much heat as the placenta. This means that by taking out the placenta, you can enjoy your favorite heat without burning your taste buds. Next time you slice a chili, remember this tip to control your spice level. Ever wondered why sea levels are uneven? The truth is, the Earth's sea level isn't a flat surface. It varies due to several natural factors. Earth's rotation plays a crucial role, causing water to bulge at the equator. This bulging means the sea is slightly higher there compared to the poles. Additionally, gravitational fluctuations from large land masses influence sea levels. For example, when Ice Age glaciers melted, their weight changed, allowing oceans to rise unevenly in different areas. Weather also adds to this mix, with wind-driven waves and currents creating temporary highs and lows. It's fascinating how these factors combine to create a complex and dynamic sea surface. So the next time you look at the ocean, remember it's not just a simple, flat expanse. It's alive with movement and change. Isn't nature incredible? Ever considered why square watermelons exist? These quirky fruits, known for their unique shape, are not designed for eating, but rather for decoration. Originating in Japan, the idea behind square watermelons began in the 1970s as farmers sought innovative ways to attract attention to their produce. By growing watermelons in square molds, producers created an eye-catching novelty that appealed to both locals and tourists. This unusual fruit is perfect for enhancing aesthetic appeal, especially at gatherings or as a fun centerpiece in homes. Surprisingly, while they may look appealing on the outside, these square watermelons can be challenging to slice and enjoy due to their firm texture. As a result, most people simply admire them rather than taste them. The fascinating process involves carefully placing watermelons into plastic boxes, allowing them to grow into the desired shape. Nowadays, square watermelons have gained popularity worldwide, symbolizing creativity in agriculture and attracting curious collectors. Next time you encounter one, will you appreciate its artistic charm instead of craving a slice? What if I told you food shapes our culture? The culinary landscape is a vibrant tapestry woven from diverse threads of food, culture, and health. Each dish tells a story, reflecting not just our tastes, but also the traditions and values of different communities. Researchers dive into fascinating questions about how cultural backgrounds influence dietary practices, revealing that the food we consume can signify much more than just nourishment. For instance, in many cultures, communal meals strengthen bonds, while certain ingredients are believed to hold health benefits, showcasing the deep connections between our plates and our well-being. By studying various cuisines and their origins, we can uncover valuable lessons about sustainability, nutrition, and even social justice. With every bite, we have the opportunity to appreciate a world of knowledge, making the culinary landscape a rich area for research and exploration. Here's a wild fact about tenderloin steak. This delectable cut of meat, known for its tenderness and rich flavor, comes from the lumbar region of cattle. It's a prized choice among chefs and meat lovers for good reasons. The tenderloin combines the best qualities of two other cuts, the sirloin and the filet mignon. This unique blend not only enhances the steak's flavor, but also provides a delightful texture, making each bite a melt-in-your-mouth experience. Whether grilled, roasted, or pan-seared, tenderloin steak is a fantastic centerpiece for any meal. Cooking it to the right temperature, usually medium rare, ensures you enjoy its juiciness and tenderness, while a simple seasoning of salt and pepper allows the natural flavors to shine through. Have you ever tried this culinary delight? Discover how DNA can store a historic GIF animation. In 2017, Harvard scientists achieved an incredible feat by successfully encoding a moving image, a GIF of a galloping horse, into the DNA of bacteria. This GIF is no ordinary animation. It's a reinterpretation of the first movie ever made, called The Horse in Motion, which was originally filmed back in 1878 by Edward Muybridge. By using advanced techniques in molecular biology, these researchers converted the frames of this classic film into a sequence of DNA code. This groundbreaking experiment not only showcases the potential of DNA as a storage medium, but also highlights the remarkable intersection of art and science. Imagine being able to save entire movies in microscopic strands that can last for thousands of years. How do you think this technology could change how we preserve our digital heritage? Prepare to be amazed by bird reproduction quirks. Did you know that only 3% of bird species have a male with a penis? This surprising fact sets the avian world apart from many other animals. Most male birds lack a penis and instead have a unique reproductive adaptation called a cloaca. The cloaca is a single opening for excretion and reproduction, making mating a bit different for birds. When it's time to mate, males and females touch their cloacas together in a process known as the cloacal kiss. This method still allows for the transfer of sperm, ensuring the next generation can continue. The few bird species that do possess a penis, like ducks and ostriches, have evolved this feature for different reasons, including competition for mates. Isn't it fascinating how these different reproductive strategies illustrate the diversity of life on our planet? Did you know Barbie's full name is fascinating? Barbie, officially known as Barbara Millicent Roberts, brings a smile to many faces. She made her grand debut on March 9, 1959, at the prestigious New York Toy Fair, changing the landscape of toys forever. Hailing from Willows, Wisconsin, Barbie quickly became an icon and a beloved figure for kids and collectors alike. Over the decades, she has donned countless outfits and taken on numerous careers, showing girls everywhere that they can be anything from a doctor to an astronaut. Her story encourages imagination and creativity, inspiring generations. The Barbie brand has also evolved to embrace diversity, reflecting a broader range of experiences and identities. Though her beginnings may seem simple, Barbie has grown into a symbol of empowerment and possibility. With over 1 billion dolls sold worldwide, she continues to captivate hearts and spark joy. As we celebrate her legacy, what do you think Barbie represents to young girls today? Prepare to be amazed by ancient Sumerian history. Did you know the oldest known written document dates back about 5,000 years? This remarkable artifact is a Sumerian receipt for barley, written in the unique cuneiform script on a clay tablet. These clay tablets served as record-keeping tools in ancient Mesopotamia and proved incredibly durable over the centuries. Thanks to their resilience, they provide historians with invaluable insights into early human civilization, trade, and agriculture. The use of cuneiform script marks a significant leap in communication, showcasing how early civilizations recorded information. Imagine a time when people meticulously documented their transactions on clay. This practice was essential for the development of societies. Discovering how such ancient documents shaped our understanding of history truly highlights the ingenuity of the Sumerians and the lasting legacy of their advancements. Did you know extra virgin olive oil is special? This high-quality oil comes from ripe black olives, processed using a method called first cold pressing. What makes it stand out is that no heat or harsh extraction methods are used, ensuring that the natural flavors and nutrients are preserved. During this process, the olives are crushed into a paste at low temperatures, allowing for the best oil extraction without compromising quality. This careful method results in an oil that's not only delicious, but also packed with healthy antioxidants and beneficial monounsaturated fats. When you see extra virgin on a bottle, it means you're getting the purest form of olive oil with a superior taste and health benefits. So next time you drizzle it over a salad or use it in cooking, you can appreciate the craft behind this golden liquid. Why settle for anything less? Guess what really drives Disney's magic? Rousey Taylor, the voice of Minnie Mouse, found her perfect match in Wayne Allwine, who brought Mickey Mouse to life. Their love story is nothing short of enchanting, resembling the joyful partnership between their beloved characters. For over 3 decades, this talented duo not only lent their voices to these iconic roles, but also shared a life filled with creativity and mutual support. Their collaboration extended beyond the recording studios as they navigated the ups and downs of life together, becoming a genuine illustration of love that mirrors their animated personas. Fans of Disney cherish this heartfelt connection, realizing how it added depth to the characters they adore. When you think about the magic of Disney, remember, it wasn't just the voices that brought Mickey and Minnie to life, but also the love story between Rousey and Wayne. How cool is that? Did you hear about Cooten Kid's amazing train performance? Cooten Kid is an extraordinary artist who elevates juggling to a whole new level by seamlessly blending it with music. Imagine a moving train rattling along the tracks while Cooten Kid flips and jumps, showcasing jaw-dropping juggling skills that leave spectators in awe. During one of his most memorable performances, he executed a series of breathtaking stunts, all synchronized to a captivating soundtrack. The energy of the train combined with the rhythm of the music created a fantastic atmosphere that was truly unforgettable. Audiences were not just watching a show, they were part of an exhilarating visual and auditory experience that brought them together in joy and excitement. Cooten Kid proves that art can be dynamic and engaging, turning ordinary moments into extraordinary memories. What will he think of next? Here's a wild fact about birds' waste. Birds have a fascinating way of dealing with their nitrogenous waste. Instead of producing liquid urine like many animals do, they excrete it as uric acid, which appears as a white paste mixed with their feces. This quirky trait is more than just a quirky evolutionary twist. It actually serves a vital purpose. By eliminating waste in this semi-solid form, birds conserve precious water, an essential resource for their survival, especially for species living in dry environments. Furthermore, this adaptation helps them maintain a lightweight body structure, which is crucial for staying airborne. With this efficient waste removal system, birds can fly further and higher, making them some of the most agile creatures in the animal kingdom. Isn't it amazing how nature finds clever solutions for survival? Did you know stars can be giants? While our sun shines bright as a familiar and essential star in our sky, it's far from the largest one out there. In fact, some stars in the universe are absolutely massive, reaching sizes that can be up to 100 times larger than our sun. These colossal stars, known as supergiants, can weigh hundreds of times more than our solar system's elegant center of energy. For instance, let's take Betelgeuse, a famous supergiant star in the constellation Orion. It's a prime example of these enormous celestial bodies, showcasing just how diverse the universe really is. Supergiants not only dwarf our sun with their sheer size, but they also burn through their fuel much faster, resulting in spectacular explosions called supernovae when they reach the end of their lives. Isn't it fascinating to think about how these gigantic stars exist among the countless others that populate the cosmos? Surprising law: toasting is illegal in Hungary. Imagine raising your glass for a toast, only to be met with a hefty fine. In Hungary, there's an unusual law that forbids making a toast. This quirky regulation dates back to the end of World War I, when it was believed that the practice of toasting could drain the spirits of the nation or distract from the stark realities of life. The legislation aims to discourage excessive drinking and maintain decorum. While it might seem hard to believe, locals comply by clinking glasses without uttering any words of cheer. So if you're in a Hungarian bar or at a wedding, remember to enjoy the moment silently. Instead of traditional toasts, Hungarians often share heartfelt wishes in more private conversations, maintaining a unique culture around dining and celebrations. Curious about toasting traditions in other countries? Did you know about ancient Roman commoners' striking tactic? In a fascinating twist of history, the common people, or plebeians, had a unique way of demanding change. They would leave the city altogether. This striking approach meant that when they evacuated, the wealthy elite were left in a tough spot, unable to manage without the labor and services of the commoners. For instance, during times of conflict or economic strain, the plebeians would abandon their homes, forcing the upper classes to face daily life without their help. This powerful move challenged the social order, as it highlighted how essential the commoners were to the functioning of society. By standing together and leaving, they not only asserted their importance, but also compelled the elites to address their concerns, such as issues of taxes and rights. Who knew such a simple act could hold so much power?